Good morning, ladies and gents. Welcome back to the Morning Mavericks. Lately, I have been putting in extra hours at work, hitting every daily gym session, and moving into a new house, and fixing things at the new place. This has got me thinking about something that everyone goes through. Stress. We all face stress in our daily lives, but today, I want to talk specifically about how stress can impact our mental health and how we can manage it effectively. I found a video that I thought would be a good example for unnoticed stress by Simon Sinek, brought to us by Wealthy Pot. In this video, Simon spoke about Gen Z burnout through workplace stress and stress unloading, but I think this is a good example for anyone, at any age. Let's give it a listen.
3 people quit, and I got a little team. I got 3 people who quit because they said they were burnt out, and I was like, I know how much work you do. What do you mean you're burnt out? So I'm like, do you have another job on the side? How can you be burnt out? You know? What I discovered is they were the empaths on the team, and everybody was calling them to unload. They were burnt out because they were taking on everybody's stress, and they were exhausted. They couldn't take it anymore, and they just quit. And when I talked about this publicly, I had a 23-year-old come up to me in one of the companies and said, I do that. And so we have to recognize they are struggling.
For those of you who are not familiar with the term, burnout is a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion caused by excessive and prolonged stress. It's a feeling of being overwhelmed, overworked, and unable to meet the demands placed upon us. Burnout is becoming more and more common in today's society. There are so many stressors and stimuli that we encounter 24 hours a day that never seem to end. There are even stressors and stimuli that we don't even realize we are absorbing, like the unloading mentioned by Simon Sinek in the video. This was only a small portion of a full talk. In this full talk, Simon highlighted some alarming statistics, stating that 1 in 5 young people in America today suffer from a mental health condition, and 50% of them report feeling lonely and isolated. These are shocking numbers, and it's evident that stress and lack of stress management are a leading cause of mental health issues today. Now, why is it important to manage stress effectively? Well, for starters, stress can have significant health consequences. It can cause physical symptoms like headaches, muscle tension, and fatigue, and over time, it can lead to chronic health issues like high blood pressure and heart disease. But the effects of stress are not limited to our physical health. It can also impact our mental and emotional well-being. Stress can lead to anxiety, depression, and other mental health disorders, and it can affect our relationships with others, our work, and our overall quality of life. So, how do we manage stress effectively? Well, one of the most important things we can do is to learn how to unload stress from others. We all have people in our lives who can be a source of stress, whether it's our family, friends, or coworkers. It's important to recognize when someone is causing us stress and take steps to minimize their impact on our lives. This can mean setting boundaries with them, communicating our needs and feelings, and being willing to walk away from toxic relationships if necessary. We need to remember that we are responsible for our own mental health, and we have the power to create a supportive environment for ourselves that helps us thrive. Another important way to manage stress is to focus on self-care. This means taking time for ourselves to engage in activities that bring us joy and relaxation, like reading a book, taking a hot bath, or going for a walk in nature. We also need to prioritize our physical health by getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, and exercising regularly. But self-care is not just about treating ourselves to indulgences, it's about cultivating healthy habits that promote long-term well-being. It's about creating a lifestyle that supports our mental and physical health, and that helps us to cope with stress more effectively. A huge way to help manage stress is to introduce stress in small amounts in our daily lives. This may be in the form of stretching when you don't want to, going for a walk when you don't feel like it, doing a cold plunge or cold shower, going to the gym or exercising in some way daily, doing the laundry when you don't feel like it, and whatever else you can think of that could positively impact you by doing it but that you don't feel like doing. Stress and stress management is a major problem in our society today, and it's affecting our mental, physical, and emotional health in significant ways. But we have the power to manage stress effectively by unloading stress from others, focusing on self-care, and creating a supportive environment that promotes our well-being. Although you can't remove all stress, nor can you plan for the unplanned stressors coming your way, you can change how you react to the stress. This is where you gain your power. This is where you take control of your life and become a better person. Take the time to empower yourself to be the best person you can be. Please help spread some motivation and positivity to those that need it by taking the time to like and subscribe. Comment down below 3 things you are thankful for today. Here are mine. 1. I'm up and moving and I get a new day. 2. Thankful to have the opportunity to help watch some doggies today and tomorrow for a friend. 3. Thankful I got the futon I have been trying to sell sold yesterday. I've had that thing for sale for over a month and couldn't get any bites other than fake accounts asking me to launder money for them. That was the last big thing I needed to get off my plate for the move because I was running out of time and space to get rid of it. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you have a great day.